Hello, everyone. The stock market continues to pull back. However, if we look at the NASDAQ overall, we can see that the pullback is still orderly by far. We still have not eclipsed this low of 37.45.54 to make me anywhere even close to being nervous about the current pullback. Is the volume above average on the pullback? Yes, but still, overall, when I look inside into the internals in the market, there are so many stocks breaking out that it just looks really bullish. And I mean, if you look at the New York Stock Exchange S&P 500, you can also see they're well above the 50-day moving average, and volume is consistently below average on the pullback, just barely above average on the 23rd, below the average on the 24th and the 25th. And of course, that was options expiration day, so the volume is skewed, so there's really no point in looking into that. But as long as we continue to trend above the 50-day moving average, with all the breakouts that I'm seeing underneath, and we'll go over those in just a second, in the market, it's just hard to get very bearish here. However, if we do break below the 50-day moving average on the S&P 500 and NASDAQ, we will go ahead and take some caution and think about getting neutral. The Dow Jones Industrial Average did close below the 50-day moving average, but still, with the below average volume and still the stock in a well clearly defined uptrend, there is no switch in this one based on this one signal today. And if you look at the Russell 2000, you can see it's a champ. Look at that relative strength line. The last 1, 2, 3, 4 days while the market's pulling back, the Russell 2000's relative strength line is blasting off to new highs. So that's excellent, and that's indicative of the leaders. I mean, you saw our new long yesterday perform well today. This is normally how things used to almost always work before the 2008 QE love fest began. So it's nice to see some normalcy, at least in one stock. But overall, things are going very well. We have 3 full sells. GMCR is closing below the 50-day moving average for the second time in 3 sessions on above average volume, with it also getting red bop. That's going to go ahead and be a full sell. You don't have to sell all of it because we're still up 34%. So it seems it's going to be kind of insane if I sell this off and then it finds a low and then let's say rallies another 100% from here. That's going to seem foolish. So if you want, you can sell off 50%. I, on the other hand, am going to get rid of it all because my rule is 2 closes below the 50-day moving average without a 200-day moving average close, and without the gains being extremely, like if this was up 30% but it took a long time to get up 30% and the uptrend was more defined, then we might hold on. But now we have a series of lower highs, clear lower highs, and clear lower lows along with the heavy volume sell-off, so it's got to go. SCTY, Solar City, it's rolling over on heavier volume. The close of 34.47 is also below the 36.65 level. Whenever it pulled back on the 23rd, I was still okay with it because I decided that these lows were going to be the most important part for me. But after today's heavy volume reversal, losing the green bop, it has to go. And also EVTC, it's closing below the low a day of both signal dates now, even with the intraday tail. The above average volume sell off, I'm over it. EVTC will have to reset up if it wants to get back in the portfolio. Now, along with that, look at all the stocks moving today. SPWR, pocket pivot point buy signal. FSLR, pocket pivot point buy signal. EDU, pocket pivot point buy signal. Overstock.com, pocket pivot point buy signal. Look at SSNI off the lows. Look at RCPT, a biotech stock. And then a biotech I've been telling everybody to watch in the chat room, ONTX, broke above the downtrend line connecting the August and September highs. This is one I want to keep an eye on. Not going to go long. But, you know, TSL, solar stocks had a great day today. JP Morgan off the 200-day moving average. Deckers breaking out to a new high. JSO, another solar stock off the 50-day moving average. You got HF Incorporated pocket pivot pointing. FAF, a nice move above the 200-day moving average. And THO breaking out. So like I said, with all these breakouts, it's hard to be too worried about calling a top here. And tonight we have new longs. Our first long is SBLK. It's only 2% of the account position of the account capital in the risk account. This does not go in the non-risk account. This is a speculative play, but obviously huge accumulation back in March to April. back in May. Quiet trading during the summer, starting to rally again on heavier volume in August, and now going into September, volume's been huge. It's been pulled back. It's been pulling back and consolidating, throwing off now 3 pocket pivot point signals, some excellent intraday price action, and now we have a signal that SBLK wants to break out even higher. So that's going to be 2% in the risk account only. And then also, hey, why not? Let's take another stab at AMBA. Why not? I mean, we've only failed at it 4 times. I'm sure 5 times will be the charm, right? Well, here's the key. You cannot go long with the market order. That red line is the pivot point area. So where I would personally be going long this stock, or I will be going long if it gets hit, is going to be around the 1850 area, give or take 15 cents in both directions. But if you put a limit order at 1850, I'm going to keep it good till cancel. Hopefully we can get AMBA. If AMBA decides to run immediately from here, looks like it'll be going without me. So AMBA and SBLK, that's it. This market looks fine despite a lot of top calling that I'm seeing, and I'm hearing a lot. And the thing is that it's really hard for me to get bearish whenever the Russell 2000 is trending above the 10, 20, 50, and 200-day moving average with the leading relative strength line. Have a great Wednesday. Nope, Thursday, right? Today is Wednesday. Yep. Have a great Thursday, everyone.